Hey traders, welcome to video 4 of the Forex Beginners course. This is Corey Mitchell. In this video we are looking at navigating Metatrader, a Forex trading platform brought to you by investo.com. So in the last video I showed you how to open a demo account, so hopefully you've opened a demo account with some broker. It doesn't really matter which one at this point. You'll eventually choose. If you like that demo account, you may choose to open a real account with that broker. But basically, we are just looking through Metatrader at this point. So Metatrader is a popular Forex trading platform used by many Forex brokers. You can use another platform, and you may be using one already. If so, this tutorial may provide some insights into that platform as well. Many trading platforms have a lot of similarities. Metatrader 5 is now out, but many of the features and functionality are the same as Metatrader 4. So whether you're using 4 or 5, or eventually 6 or 7 are eventually going to come out, you'll still probably find this helpful because a lot of the functionality has remained the same from one version to the next. They just make a few minor updates. So this should be fine for you if you're using Metatrader 5 or you're using another platform. So let's just jump right in. So here is what the Metatrader platform looks like. I have my charts customized to how I like them. I will show you how to do that in a minute. So let's start with this market watch first. So to get that up, you can hit this button here. It pulls up a whole bunch of different pairs. You can filter those out by going into this list here, and you can select, if you want to see it, you highlight it and select show. If you want to hide it, you would select it and hit hide. That'll remove it from your list. Then if you want to see a chart, as you can see along the bottom here, I already have a ton of charts saved on this one. So lots, but let's say I wanted to add a new one for gold, let's say. So we can go new chart. It's going to pull up a default chart. Then you can change it to how you want it. So let's say you want to look at a 4-hour time frame. These are what we call high-low close bars. A little boring to look at. I prefer candlesticks. So that gives it a little bit different appearance. Then we can go in to the Properties tab and change all these settings so that you can get the chart looking exactly how you would like it to. You can also go to the Common and change if you want to have all these grid lines on there. You might want to put in some period separators. What that's going to do is it's going to separate from day to day if you're looking at a intraday chart, or if you're looking at a daily chart, it's going to show you each month. So let's select those, and you can see each day we get a little period separator. If we switch out to the day or the daily chart, then it puts it for every month. So those are handy to have. That's how we set up our charts. Once you have a chart set up how you like, so that you never have to set it up again, because sometimes it can take a long time, right click, go to template, and save template. So save it as whatever name you like. I have a few saved here already. So you want to save that template. Then over time you may accumulate a whole bunch of charts like I have here along the bottom. That's all set up and everything's set up the way you like it. Then before you close, what you're going to want to do is go to Profiles and save a profile. So a template saves just that chart, and a template saves this entire thing. So your whole setup, your whole platform. So you can choose one and just overwrite it if you don't care about the ones that they have in there, or you can just create a new name and click OK. I have mine already set up, so I am not going to change mine. So the next thing is this navigator menu. That is this button right here. Just to mention, you can get rid of these at any time just by clicking close and then reopening them. So if you want to see more of your chart, you can just get rid of those and you can always open them back up. This shows your account. I am using just a demo account here to show you, so that my account numbers here don't matter. They're all just demos. And right here is a quick way to add indicators to your charts. You can just pull them on to the chart and select the criteria for each individual indicator. Click OK, and it'll add it to your chart. If you want to get rid of it, you can just go to Indicators list, select the one you want to get rid of, delete, OK. So pretty easy to use platform. We can click out of that. We don't really need that too much during regular trading. One other thing we may want is the data window. What this does, what I just did there, is if you have a mouse wheel and you click on it, it'll pull up what we call a crosshair, so that when you hover over a bar, it'll show you the information for that bar. So we can see the high, low, close for that bar over here. So whatever bar we're touching, it'll show the information over here. This box we also don't need, because if you look down at the bottom of the screen here, once I move my mouse away, you're going to see all the same information. So if you look down at the bottom of the screen now, as I move from bar to bar, you'll be able to see the high, low, close of that bar. So typically we don't need this data window either. Switching from different types of bars, fairly easy, or a line chart if we want to just see clean, to get rid of some of the noise that we see on these bars. Some little tools that you may want for if you want to write yourself a note. We have the text tool. Trendline tools are very common, so that we can draw on our chart, show ourselves sort of the simple trend. Crosshair, again, we can just click on this, or if you have a mouse wheel, you can click on it that way. If you want to see a bigger perspective of your chart, you can keep zooming out. Change time frames to see even more. So this is showing a 4-year span, or we can really zoom in to see the most recent data. So we can zoom in or zoom out using these. This here is what shows it's this button right up here at the top called our terminal. This shows your account balance and will show any trades that you have outstanding. So I just opened this demo account. It has 25,000 play money dollars in it. So if I open a trade, the trade will show up in here. Account history shows anything that's happened in the account. Nothing's happened in my account. You can see there's no trades. It just shows basically the deposit of the fake money. You have all sorts of other things along here which will vary slightly by broker. We have news, so if your broker provides news, you'll see some headlines here, along with your own mailbox. So this will be from your own broker, your little hellos, emails from them. So setting up a trade, we're going to look more in depth at this later on as we start getting into actual trading strategies and stuff like that. But for right now, if you want to play around, what you can do, there's a few different ways to set up trades. If you right click above the price, you'll get a sell limit order. If you right click below the price, you'll get a buy limit order. So let's just click on that, say we want to buy if we think this is going up, and it'll pull up an order window. So you can change, we're set up in the odd JPY pair, you can change your volume to whatever you want. We have the current price here, so typically you're going to want to put a stop loss in. A stop loss is just simply how much you're willing to risk on the trade. So if we're going to buy at 90.36, we may want to put or a stop loss order in at 90. So that way if it falls back down to 90.36, or from 90.36 to 90, we'll get out of the trade and we'll lose that 36 pips. We also may want to put in a profit target at let's say 90.80. And this is a buy limit order, meaning the order is going to go outside of the market. So the market's trading at 95.91, and I put that buy limit out way down at 90.36, which is way down here somewhere. So it's in no danger of being hit at the moment, but if the price comes back, it will eventually do it. Another option, let's just place that one just so you can see, and it shows up down here. So you can see that order way outside, and you can easily move it, which makes it kind of handy. You don't have to type in all the information again. Now we have another option. We can go to Tools, New Order, and this will give us an option. We can go to either Marks at Executions, that means we get the exact price that's happening in the market right now, which is also shown here. So we can buy at 95.92 or we can sell at 95.91. So whichever one we decide. And we could just click buy or we can click sell. We can also put out a pending order from there, so we can change that up if we want to put an order that's a little bit away or a ways away like this one was. So that's how you can start to make some trades. As you can see, just going through the menus should give you a pretty good indication of the other features available. We have gone through most of them. Indicators, you can also choose indicators through here if you don't want to open up this again. Just go to Insert, Indicators. You can also pick up your trend lines here and a few other technical analysis tools. Here's a few other things that you want. If you have a profitable trade, you may want to give yourself a thumbs up. A few other things, as we mentioned, the text. These are all items from your menu here. They are also available here, so that if you want to reduce some of the clutter here, you can get rid of some of these lines. I prefer to keep them there. So that is how, and if you do put out an order, just as practice, remember to delete it so that it doesn't get filled by accident later on. So each time you close your platform, make sure that the orders you have out, if you were just trying a few things out, make sure those are orders you actually want. Even though we're just playing with play money at the moment, you still want to make sure that you don't leave any orders out that you don't actually want to be filled by the market. So that's why I deleted that one. So that should give you a good indication of how the Metatrader platform works. You can still go in, practice on your own, just get used to all the features that it offers, set up your charts the way you like, get used to zooming in and out, and ideally set up a profile where you have all the charts that you like to watch set up so that they're easily there for you every time you log in. Everything's set up. And if you create a new chart, you can simply go to your template and load the template you like so that you don't have to reset all the criteria every time you create a new chart. So that's Metatrader. Until next time, happy trading.